always start by saying I've been doing this a long time, 20 years, but I kind of view my career in two neat decades. I was super fortunate in the first decade of my career to join, back then, we didn't call them unicorns or rocket ships because it was 20 years ago, but that's exactly what it turned out to be. I joined a small digital business in London that at the time had fewer than 200 employees and less than $40 million of revenue. And when I left nearly a decade later, we'd crossed $1 billion in revenue and achieved a $5 billion valuation. So all of the amazing things that you would want to happen in a startup happened. And I was super fortunate to be able to grow with the organization. I joined as the first in-house recruiter and was able to establish the internal recruiting function, roll out the first ATS, roll out the second ATS, open our offices and tech development centers and facilities around the world. And by the time I left, I had recruiting teams, very large recruiting team in London, but also teams in Hong Kong, Shanghai, and New York. And I firmly believe that everything that happened in that first decade enabled me to make the transition into my second decade, where I've been in quote unquote corporate America for the last 10